viewpoints expressed on The Edge are not necessarily those of this radio station, its staff, management, or other sponsors. It's time for the Edge Radio broadcast as we discover the truth together. Within the continental U.S., call toll-free 1-800-996-9638. Or locally here in Indiana, 359-5593. That's toll-free 1-800-996-9638. Or locally at 359-5593. You can find out more about our guests and topics by logging on to The Edge's website, theedgeam.com. That's theedgeam.com.
Thursdays on The Edge.
Summer has the innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Others come to pass. 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends.
Hello, I'm Andy Radford and this is the Edge's UK studio and the Thursday show. On the show this week, Edge correspondent C.M. Leslie looks into bee colony collapse disorder and gives us some latest information. C.M. Leslie also pays tribute to Rachel Carson, author of Silent Spring and mother of the environment movement. Edge correspondent Mike Eastwood submits a news report, and Edge correspondent Gina Romano continues her investigations into organized gang stalking against innocent populations in the United States of America. There is also a second interview with Gina Romano and another guest, and that one will be placed on the Edge's Thursday links page for you to listen to. But before we go any further, here's Edge correspondent Mike Eastwood's latest news report.
Hi, I'm Mike Eastwood and welcome to the Edge News. And in the news this week, Norway is first to ban mercury in teeth. Mercury has been banned from all dental fillings in Norway. Dentists in the country had to start using safer alternatives as a matter of law from the beginning of this year. The metal has also been banned from all products including measuring instruments. The country had previously restricted the use of amalgam filings, especially in children and pregnant and nursing women, but is the first in the world to enforce a complete ban. Announcing the ban, Norway's Minister of Environment and Development, Erik Solheim, said mercury is among the most dangerous environmental toxins. Satisfactory alternatives to the mercury product are available and is therefore fitting to introduce a ban. Norway is concerned that mercury in our teeth and in the environment is extremely dangerous and can harm the development of children. Every time we brush, swallow, chew, drink something hot, or for that matter breathe, we're releasing the most toxic non-radioactive element into our bodies. Unfortunately for Norway, most of the mercury in its environment comes from other countries that take a more relaxed view to one of the most toxic substances known to man. The toxic metal has been taken out of contact lens solutions and efforts have been taken to remove it from vaccines, which is another toxic cocktail that we have been subjected to. But the mercury which stands to cause the greatest harm is routinely being packed into our teeth. It is more toxic than arsenic and lead. The American Dental Association, long on the defensive about the filings, and by the way, they have held patents on it for years, says there currently appears to be no justification for discontinuing the use of dental amalgam filings. Well, they say no justification, unless you ignore such